Now, Nigeria's currency has gone from being the worst performing currency in the world to the best in just 6 weeks. On March 8th, the Naira hit a record low of 1,627 to the dollar. Today, it's trading at around 1,147 to the greenback. That's a gain of nearly 30% since its all-time low last month. Let's get more on this now with Avigwe Egwegu, who's a development reimagined policy analyst, and he joins us now from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. Oh, good to have you back with us. Talk to us, what is the government doing right in terms of its policies that's managed to see confidence in the Naira restored?
Yeah, thank you very much for having me. I think first and foremost, it needs to be made clear that the Nigerian Naira has been due for a correction, given the fact that in the past 4-5 months, we've seen just a rapid decrease in value against the US dollar. And that has inspired the government to take some very stringent action against market speculators. For instance, the lot of regulation of the black market currency trade. We've seen the CBN. One of the main things I think that's responsible for this positive news today is that the CBN has really pumped in a lot of liquidity into the market. I mean, for instance, as of March 18th, where we had the very low value of about 1,700, even 1,700 naira to the dollar. Since then to now, the CBN has sent into the market about 31 billion US dollars. And that has really eaten into the foreign exchange reserve of the country. And also there are other factors like foreign direct investment coming into the Naira. And quite important to mention also that the Nigeria's biggest refiner, Dangote refinery, now gets crude oil in Naira as opposed to dollar.
Interesting. Now, we also know that as well as a struggling Naira, the Nigerian economy has been grappling with high inflation. It's still relatively high at around 30%. What effect will a strengthening currency have in terms of the inflation outlook for the country?
Yeah, I think the inflation is quite a challenging situation. Yes, like that you did mention, we have all-item inflation is currently at 33, actually, given the latest figures, 33%. Meanwhile, food inflation in particular is at 40%. And that really is what's causing the pinch and pain for many Nigerians, because as you know, all of these figures about Naira and the dollar exchange rate, it's not really the everyday reality of Nigerians. They feel it when they go to the store and the shops to buy food, and groceries. And that's one of the main challenges. But the food inflation and oil inflation is still this high because even though we're seeing an improvement in the exchange rate, energy prices remain high, right? So as of now, we have the pump price for premium motor spirit, which is petrol, being about 650, although now we're hearing that it's reducing to about 620.
And it looks like we've lost that connection with Avigwe, but there was Avigwe Egwegu who was talking to us about the state of Nigeria's economy.